Yeah, talk about your like you've always kind of been an entrepreneur, you've always been doing things on the side. Talk about what you've been up to now and yeah, just freedom, I suppose. Like how you feel about that.
Yeah, that's thank you for the question. So I um, at first I guess started a staging company with a friend when we were working together with LTD, and I used to hire it out the staging, and I not that any like stagers do things incorrectly. I just noticed a lot that could be easily fixed that would tailor to investors like us to just incentivize them to work with me versus I guess who's already out there. So yeah, a lot of people that do that too when they start that kind of business, they don't take any overhead. They rent a lot of the stuff they're using and they hire out help and all that stuff. And so there's almost like no profit, and it is a very stressful situation because when you borrow things like that, you're on other people's timelines. So yeah, I just noticed like a gaping hole for something that was possible, and all the way up to today, I own the business by myself now, and we're probably going to stage like 80 properties this year, which is pretty cool. So I'm able to pay someone what I was making like 2 years ago, which is pretty crazy because not only does it provide me with some freedom, but now that they can do almost whatever they want on their time.
Yeah. And it's crazy too because like you notice something, there was a gap in the business that would help LTD make more money while you make more money. And so it's just crazy how you're building a business on the side for a hole that you saw that we were trying to do because we're trying to hire them. And so unless you got into the position that you were in and then got around those people, you wouldn't even have saw the opportunity or anything too, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
But yeah, I just think about like, yeah, you saw the people and you're like, dude, what the heck? Like these people are, we're not going to say any names, but they were just sometimes more difficult to deal with because of the decisions that they made. Then those people made it their problem. They made it our problem, which made it a big problem for everybody. And so then it was just more stressful for everybody. So yeah, it's pretty cool that that's how all businesses are started. You know, you see an opportunity, you see a problem, and you're like, dude, I know how to solve this problem. I know an easier solution. And then you just freaking make it happen. But most people just see the problem, they talk about it, and then they complain about it, and they do nothing. So what do you think is the difference between you and other people? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I would just say I do not like talking about something for so long. Like if we talk about an idea or a plan or a system or something, I don't want to think about how it's going to work when we get to it. I want to like do it immediately. And that's like it is I do want to coach people someday, and that is even now. Like it is the most frustrating thing that I need to work through because people tell me all the time about these things, these ideas they have or things they do, and like I can get really excited for them, but it still isn't enough to like again, they just need a little bit of buy-in from themselves, and then they'll take that first step.